What's up, all you beautiful bitches? Who is this? As you can see, we are driving like two sexy motherfuckers always do. And of course, at least for right now, you're joined by the Hanchu of hotness, the dictator of dictation, the alphabetical of alpha males, the leader of the House of Novak, a house built by the Novak. No shit. I am Novak Hero, but you can, as always, call me Novak for short. And as you can see, I am joined by the Mountain of Man Titties, the dictator of dictation. Even though I was the dictator of dictation, we share the title. Only because I beat off to him yesterday. He rules the Davinic Empire with an iron fist. And God knows I want that fist inside me someday. This is Davinic. We're just driving around, you know. Figured we'd do our very first vlog.
You know, just for that intro, I should get like a metal glove that like comes clear up here.
I would, only if you will use it on me at least twice a week. Does that sound like something we can make happen?
I think we can pull it off.
Oh, I don't want you to pull it off. I want you to keep it on. Why don't you tell the people where we are? Is that a bowling alley?
Who knows what the hell it used to be. That used to be a police car.
So, where are we? Because I have no fucking clue.
I think this is Delphi.
This looks like shit.
Yeah, you'll have that effect.
We got some car dealerships. This looks like a great place to take a shit, but I wouldn't want to do much else here.
Want to see my cock?
God, I want to see your cock.
What the hell is she on? Oh, she's on one of them little
hoverboards. Like one of them fucking cars you see on that done internet-like thing, where you can find pictures of your mom, fucking your dad. That's what I look for. Not a lot is going on out here.
What would happen if you were actually on a porn site and somehow you actually ended up finding it?
I guess I'm having one hell of a Christmas, or else I'm telling the family. It's like, what do you do if you find your teacher on some porn website?
You're going to class extra early.
Oh, you're getting good grades from now on. After class, she likes to get trained by the students. So, did you hear about our old high school that volleyball coach or assistant coach was sending her the dudes nudes?
Did they come out and say those nudes?
Yeah. So, I have a question for you while we're doing this. And this is probably what we're going to do some questions and all that. If you were in high school and some hot 24-year-old was sending you nudes, would you get her in trouble by telling somebody? Or would you just take the nudes and be happy?
How old was he?
16? So he probably never got laid?
Is it?
Me personally, I'm taking the nudes. And I'm going to be okay with it. Because if she's sending me the nudes, she clearly wants the D. And if I can get up in there, why not? At this point, why not? So, would you accept the nudes or would you turn her in?
Well, why would you turn her in except to be a little pussy bitch?
Well, you're not getting the pussy if you turn her in, so.
Yeah, but then everyone's going to assume that you're a pussy.
Or gay.
That's true.
So, I don't know. I personally would have taken the nudes and been happy.
Shouldn't 16 be close enough?
I didn't think there was like a certain age for nudes. And I mean, it's not like she was receiving nudes from them.
Oh no, because that'd be child porn. That'd be child porn.
Yeah. Plus, she was hot, so it should be okay. It's not like she was some big butch bullfrog.
Coach Connor.
Yes. Speaking of which, one of the questions on that Would You Rather app is, have you ever had a lesbian gym teacher? Oh shit!
I didn't have her for PE.
I had it for health.
I had her for health.
And I was always like, "Hey yo."
That bird back there on that sign was twerking.
I missed it. I feel bad that I missed it.
He was shaking his booty.
Well, I think it's only fair that you twerk for us then. I'll play some Miley. It'll be nice.
Yeah, but then we might get copyrighted.
I'll sing Miley. I'll sing a Miley Cyrus song in Hebrew.
How can we get copyrighted for stupid stuff? But then, like, you and Andrew back in VLA days did all the single ladies and
Never got copyrighted.
Not one word was ever said about it.
I think YouTube's too fucking sensitive now. Like, we've been around for a while because we've been around since 2010.
Between YouTube and Nintendo, which one's gonna bust the blood vessel first?
Well, since part of my content is through Nintendo, I fucking hope it's not Nintendo.
Like, I don't understand what the reason. Why don't they like people posting their stuff?
Because they can't make money off of it.
But that gets your product out there, and the more your product is out there and seen, the more likely someone might go and buy your product.
See, they don't see it that way. They see it as somebody else is making money off of their thing, and because they can't make money off of it, they don't like it. Alright, serious question time. Oprah Winfrey, Rosie O'Donnell, my left nut. You've got to kill one, marry one, fuck one.
That is not a good option. None of those options.
I mean,
you can marry Oprah. She got the money.
You don't think Rosie's got money? I mean, not, she definitely doesn't have Oprah money.
Yeah, she doesn't have Oprah money.
But are you fucking my nut or Rosie O'Donnell?
All you gotta do is give it a little hander.
You're gonna call reject this man, not fit for military service. Alright, I'll give you a real one. Do you want gross chicks or hot chicks?
Do I look like Shitstorm?
I didn't say fat.
Really?
He likes big girls. This is not news to anyone. I'm pretty sure they knew that back in VLA days. Do you feel like we don't talk about the old days enough? Or do you feel like it's best just to leave it in the past?
I remember back in the day.
Back when YouTube was different in 2010. We're getting, I mean, you have to think about it, we're getting close to almost a decade on YouTube.
Did you realize that yesterday Game Boy turned 28?
How old does that make you feel?
Really? Well, really old. Well, my first Game Boy was a color.
Yeah,
so
my first Game Boy was Game Boy Color.
You had a green one.
I did. What color was yours?
My first one was purple.
Nicole, my sister, had a purple one.
It was like the purple...
See-through one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the screen busted in it.
Oh, shit.
So, like, half the screen was, like, black.
Right.
Yeah, so, like, it exploded or something. And then I didn't get another Game Boy. I just went straight into the Game Boy Advance.
Do you remember the little laptop ones? Like, it looked like a little laptop or some shit. Like, it opened and... I think they call it, like, SP or something.
Oh, the Game Boy SP?
Yeah.
Well, it's a Game Boy SP or just Game Boy Advance SP?
I don't remember.
I think it's Game Boy Advance SP.
All I know is that I hated the design of them.
The first generation was terrible.
Yes. That is not wrong.
Because it was a bad choice in lighting or something like that.
Speaking of shitty Nintendo products, how do you feel about the Nintendo Switch?
I think it's really stupid.
And the Wii U.
I feel like the Wii U was just like, what was it, the PS Vita?
Yeah.
Then they came up with it, they thought it was a good idea, and then they just kind of like abandoned it ship.
I feel like the
then
Wii...
they just let it go down the drain.
feel like the Wii U was only made because Microsoft and Sony were both making new game systems.
And they're trying to compete.
Yeah, which really they should just stick to handheld games. To be 100% honest. Because I had a Wii, and like playing a wrestling game or some shit on the Wii was so fucking difficult.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
I remember I was just sitting there fucking raging.
I remember that was the first thing you bought from your check at Goodwill.
Yes, I worked at a Goodwill, guys.
You bought that one, and then you bought WWE 12.
Yeah.
And then you had to buy another set of
Nunchucks.
Yeah. And that was the hardest thing ever to play that game.
That was fucking ridiculously stupid.
It's like, I just want a controller.
And honestly, WWE 12 kind of sucked. I wasn't a big fan of.
I think that was the first one with Del Rio on it, wasn't it?
I want to say yes. I think it might. Well, was he on 2011?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I know he wasn't on 2010. I know one of the big storylines for 2012 was that Jacob Cass?
Jacob Cass.
The creative story about with WCW invading and. I know they had United Kingdom, which was Barrett, McIntyre, Regal, and Sheamus, I think? I remember that one.
Isn't that a rip-off of the team they had back in the day?
Which one?
Like the Un-Americans or something?
Oh, it probably was. I mean...
Because it had William Regal on it.
Dan Storm, Chris Jericho, and Christian, wasn't it? And Test?
Yeah, Test.
But then they ripped it off again with League of Nations. Which was shit. I miss Wade Barrett.
He was one they just didn't know what to do with.
Immensely talented, he just got hurt a lot.
Just like Mr. Kennedy.
Well, Mr. Kennedy back then. Mr. Kennedy, let's not talk about his time at TNA.
Let's not talk about TNA here. That's a terrible place to be.
You still need to watch Spinal Deletion. I know you're not into the whole Broken Matt Hardy thing, but it's pretty fucking interesting.
It was so stupid.
Or, at the very least, watch Tag Team Apocalypto, because Hornswoggle's in it. So, that's a reason to watch. Oh, and the Midnight Express is in it. And before that, I was surprised to find out that they weren't dead. So, no Jim Cornette though, which made me less likely to watch it. But and Gregory Helms turns into the Hurricane, which I thought was definitely trademarked by WWE.
I don't think so.
Really?
Do you think he went to Rosie's funeral in the Hurricane costume?
I don't think he went at all. Gregory Helms is kind of a dick.
It's kind of shitty.
Well, think about it. Rikishi didn't think Sky too hotty in his Hall of Fame speech.
Well, first of all, let's not pretend like Rikishi should really be in there.
Did you see his like video package? It was all pictures of his ass.
I think he showed his ass more than you do.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But I was definitely the Rikishi of VLA, except I held the world title.
He was only once part of the World Tag Team Champions.
He held the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
Did he?
Yeah, with Sky Toddy.
He never held the World ones?
I don't think he was ever on Raw after the brand split, so he was straight SmackDown, I believe. Because I know they won. I think it was they won them or they defended them at No Way Out. The No Way Out where Eddie Guerrero won the WWE title. I think they won them though. Which, if you've never seen Brock Lesnar versus Eddie Guerrero, that match is amazing.
I think that is still one of the best matches ever. The best timing and storytelling wise.
Oh yeah,
perfection.
it was really, really good. We watched that match so WrestleMania. That match is amazing. That and Austin and Brett. What WrestleMania was that? It's the submission match.
The what?
Austin and Brett in the submission match.
WrestleMania 13.
Yes, that's a great match too.
Oh, I love that match.
Great
The
match.
fact that they thought ahead enough and had told Austin to tap out.
And like
I didn't know this until the other day though. That blood was an accident.
yeah, because they weren't supposed to bleed. Well, we're at our destination, so that'll be it for now. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. Take care, spike your hair, and go ahead and fist your grandma. And if you don't fist your grandma, I'll fist her for you.